In this video, I will explain how to design 4 to 16 line decoder by cascading 2 to 4 line decoders which has active low output and active low enable input. So we need to design this 4:16 decoder using 2:4 decoder. So as we know, this 4:16 decoder has 4 inputs. Let A, B, C, D are the 4 inputs, and it is said that it should have active low enable input. So here this is active low enable input, and it has, and here these are the outputs Y0, Y1 till Y15. These are the outputs. Now to implement this 4:16 decoder using 2:4 decoder, we supposed to use 5 2:4 decoder, and which should be connected in this fashion. So here this 2:4 decoder, for this I will choose A and B as an input, and this is active low enable input. It has 4 outputs. I will call this as Z0, Z1, Z2 and Z3. So this is A and B input. So in this case, when A is 0 and B is 0, that is when A is 0, B is 0, then Z0 line will be selected. So in this case, I will connect output of this Z0 to the first 2:4 decoder. So when A is 0 and B is 0, here this decoder will be active. All other decoders will be inactive. Similarly, when A is 0 and B is 1, then Z1 line will be selected. The output of this I will connect it to this second decoder, so that this will become active. In that case, all others will be inactive. Similarly, when A is 1, B is 0, this Z2 line will be selected, and I will connect Z2 to the next decoder. In that case, this will be active, all others will be inactive. When A is 1 and B is 1, Z3 line will be selected. I will connect Z3 to this one, so that this decoder will be selected, or it will become active. So now here we can observe that all these 2:4 decoder has 2 inputs, and all, I will call this as C input and D input. That is, one of the input of each 2:4 decoder is connected to C, and one of the input of each 2:4 decoder is connected to D. That is, C of all the decoder is shorted, and D input of all the decoders are shorted. Now let me analyze this. When A is 0 and B is 0, as we know, Z0 line will be selected, which is given to this one. So this decoder will become active. So in that case, the inputs are C and D. So when C is 0, D is 0. So now altogether A is 0, B is 0, C is 0 and D is 0. In that case, this line will be selected. I will call this as Y1, Y0. So when C is 0, D is 1. Similarly, now it is 0, 0, 0, 1. That is Y1 line. This line will be selected. That is Y1. When it is 1, 0, that is 0, 0, 1, 0. This will be selected. That is Y2. Similarly, when it is 0, 0, 1, 1, this line will be selected. That is Y3. So now similarly, when A is 0 and B is 1, Z1 line is selected, and this decoder will become active. In that case, all others will be inactive. So similarly here, we can see that now I am considering this 0, 1. When C is 0 and D is 0, that is 0, 1, 0, 0. That is nothing but 4. That is Y4 line will be selected. Next we have 0, 1, 0, 1. That is, this line will be selected, Y5. When C is 1 and D is 0, altogether it will become 0, 1, 1, 0. That is, Y6 line will be selected. And when it is 1, 1, it will be 0, 1, 1, 1. That is Y7. So this will be done. Now when A is 1 and B is 0, in that case Z2 will be selected. So in that case, this decoder will be active, all others will be inactive. So in that case, we'll be having 1, 0, 0, 0. That is, this will be Y8. Similarly, this will be Y9, this will be Y10, and this will be Y11. Similarly, when A is 1 and B is 1, Z3, that is, this decoder will be selected. So for different values of 0, C and D, it will be selected this line, that is Y12, it will be Y13, it will be Y14, and this will be Y15. Thus here we have 4 inputs, that is A, B, C, D, and we have 16 outputs. Thus it is 4:16 decoder, and we have implemented using only 2:4 decoder. Thank you for watching.